time to work on the BRZ. See if I can get that thing before the weed whacker. God damn it. Goddamn weed whacker. Come on, guy. Okay, he finally stopped. So, I'm gonna be working on the BRZ today. I got this package from Raceseng, and I got these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful camber plates that are gonna go on this car. Gonna complement this with my KW V3s. So right now I'm running about 2 degrees of camber in the front. It's pretty common knowledge by now that for a McPherson strut car such as the BRZ, usually around like 3 degrees of camber is pretty good for a track setup. I've seen people do 4 degrees, but we're gonna start off with 3, roughly around there. That's what these camber plates are gonna allow me to do. I'm gonna do some tuning. So, feeling a little productive today, so let's get right to it. Okay, so with the wheel off, should be able to just take out those 2 bolts. Then I need to unbolt from the top hat. I don't think that that's supposed to be like that, but that's what the plates are for. Pretty sure it's gonna raise my car a little bit, but whatever. All for the camber. I want the camber. I want the grip. Need the front grip. So now that those 2 bolts are undone, let's do the sway bar and also the brake line. No big deal. Let's knock that out really quick. Okay, so I had to make a quick stop to AutoZone really quick to pick up one of these guys. It's a pass-through wrench. Sorry, not AutoZone. I had to go to Harbor Freight. Pick up one of these pass-through wrenches so that I could take off the nut that goes on here. Usually I use an impact, but this time I figured I'd do it the right way. So I got that off. Now it's time to put in the new camber plate. Okay, so for those of you who are wondering how this goes together, I got my helper spring right here. It's gonna go with the radial bearing, whatever bearing it is, I don't remember. That, you got your bottom sleeve, camber plate, like that, and then top nut. So, gotta get that together. Alright, and with a little bit of help, it's all assembled. Try to compress this camber plate while my brother put on the nut. Now I gotta slap this on. Okay, and just like that, it is on. So it's on. Have it so it's not much camber because I have it kind of close to my stock alignment. I'm not gonna go to 3 degrees quite yet because I want to get alignment. But I also got this side installed. So let's get this baby lower, check the alignment, and see how it goes. Camera doesn't look too bad. It looks pretty much where it was before. Yeah. Took it out for a test drive earlier. It feels good so far. If anything, it feels a little bit better. But I'm not going to draw any conclusions until I get a proper alignment. In a couple weeks, I'm going to be going to West End, up here in Gardena, and I'm going to get a proper alignment. Hopefully I could, actually I'm sure that I could dial out a good amount of front camber. Again, for those of you who don't know, good amount of front camber on the McPherson strut. On the front, it's usually a good amount of grip for the track, which I'm going to be going to Buttonwillow the first weekend of December, so look forward to that. Anyways, pretty stoked about it. It was a pretty simple install. It took a little bit longer than expected. So far, impressed with the product. Raceseng, however the hell you pronounce your name, thank you. But that is it for this video, guys. Alright, I'm back. I wasn't really going to do this, but I just finished my alignment at West End about a couple of hours ago. Dialed in some front camber, got around -3 degrees in the front, 2.3 degrees 1/16 inch toe in the rear, and about 6.5 degrees of caster in the front, which is about a degree more of caster than you would find stock. So I'm here at my local back roads in Mexico, some mountain in Mexico at night, and I was very impressed when I took the off ramp with this new setup. It felt, maybe it's just my butt dyno playing with me, but it felt really good. So I decided I'm gonna review the setup really quick, just to give some quick feedback on what I think of this setup. Obviously, since I am on a public road, I'm not going to be going 10/10ths. I'm going to be going about maybe 5/10ths, if that. I'm really just trying to get a feel of the car and see how this thing goes. So far, these camber plates are really good. If you aren't familiar with Raceseng Camber plates, they are camber and caster adjustable. That's why I was able to dial in about a degree more caster, where I could go up to about 7.5 degrees of caster with this setup. So immediately right off the bat with the front camber, the front end feels a lot more comfortable. And by a lot more comfortable, I mean a lot more comfortable. I have the utmost confidence pushing this car now with this setup. And I know with just 3 degrees of camber, I know for this car, most people, they actually go more than 3 degrees of camber, which is ridiculous to me. But this is still considered not enough camber. Anyways, there's a BMW in front of me, which is, oh, luckily enough, it's turning right. So road is all mine. I'm gonna try to keep it quiet for the neighbors in Mexico. But I mean, honestly, like, this feels really good. There's probably a lot of damping that I need to adjust. I don't really play around with the damping in these coilovers that much, so I need to start focusing on that. I figure while I'm stuck in traffic, I might as well just go over some of the features of these camber plates, since, I mean, I personally like them a lot. First impressions, opening them up, the packaging. I'm a sucker for customers. I'm a customer. I'm a sucker for companies that take pride in their packaging and not just toss parts, you know, into a box and send it to me. They have specific foam that's cut out to fit the camber plates perfectly, with all the bushings and the bushings, the sleeves, the nuts, whatever you want to call them, just perfectly packaged and just ready to ship. Really nice, really nice. So that usually gives off a good first impression for me. The plates themselves look very well made. There's no paint chips or anything like that. The fit was spot on. The only thing that I have a gripe about, and this is probably on my end, is there's a bit of a clunky noise coming from the front. It's the front camber plates. There's a clunky noise, and I believe because I torqued everything down on the bottom and on the top, Westland just adjusted that, so that should be fine. I think it's my top nut that's giving me some issues. So other than that, I mean, I love these camber plates. I could go all the way up to like a crap load of front camber. There's some Christmas lights up here. Woot woot. I really love Christmas. But overall, from a functional standpoint, these are really nice. I mean, I get all the adjustment that I ever want. I mean, paired with the KWs with the slotted top bolts, I have way more camber than I would ever need on this car, considering it's supposed to be a grip setup. And as far as the form factor, Jesus, these plates are beautiful. I'm getting to the nice fun section of this road, so step it up a little bit. So Buttonwillow on Saturday, pretty excited. Gonna try to beat my personal best at 2:13, but let's see how this feels. It's coming in this corner pretty hot. Again, trying to keep the RPMs down. feels really nice. I mean, again, I'm not even pushing that hard, so can't really say for sure. I'm gonna find out more on Saturday. But so far, no understeer that I could notice. But I mean, so far so good. It's feeling nice. I'm loving the setup. So I promise you, this is now the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below, and if you haven't already, subscribe. I know these videos with my PRZ do not do well at all, but I appreciate the feedback, guys. I late.